The best cleansing oil, vitamin C serum, a solid, really good foundation, color powder blushes, Vice Soft Veil Tint. It looks so unreal. Issy True Flex All Day Setting Spray. Hello everybody! This is it, my last video of the year 2024. Guys, ewan ko ba kung ako lang, pero sobrang bilis ng taon na to. Like, as the time is passing by, I feel like time is also becoming so much faster. I don't know if that's just me, I don't know what's happening, but I feel like 2024 has literally gone down so fast. I can't even believe I'm saying this right now. Patapos na tayo. We're literally down to our last few weeks of December, so malapit na mag 2025. Hindi ko na alam. But anyway, hello everybody. Today, I am finally sharing with you the best of the best beauty products for the year 2024 according to me. I'm not really sure if I've done like a best of 2023 video last year. I think I did one for 12/12, but that was it. But for today's video, I really had to pause and think, okay, ano nga ba talaga yung mga tumatak sa akin ngayong taon? Because I have to say this year talaga, ang laki ng in-improve ng local brands natin. And also like brands, beauty brands in general. This year, we have been spoiled. We have been blessed with some of the best releases in the beauty industry. Our local brands work double time for these launches because, to be honest with you guys, to really say my full face right now, ang dami dito local brands. I would never have imagined that like 5 years ago. Hindi talaga ako satisfied sa kung ano bang merong beauty products ang local scene, but now I can do a full beat with mostly local products, and that is something to be proud of. Also, I want to preface this by saying medyo may sakit ako ngayon. So kung nangangango ako, I'm so sorry guys, but I really had to have this video up na para matulungan kayo to shop this 12/12. Again, these are my top recommendations. Tried, tested by yours truly. Walang sponsor dito ni isa. These products I genuinely use, genuinely enjoy, genuinely love, and they have made it to the cut. And honestly, it was very hard for me to narrow this down to 2 baskets like this, but it has to be done. You guys know the drill. All of the products I'm gonna mention will be linked in the description box. So without further ado, let's start off with a couple skincare that really truly transformed my routine this 2024. And I don't want to say that loosely kasi marami ako na-try na skincare products, but by the end of 2024, habang binabalikan ko na sila, sa dami ng mga skincare na na-try ko, nakalimutan ko na iba. So, I'm just gonna mention truly the products na tumatak sa akin, okay? First, being the best cleansing oil I've tried this 2024. It's the Anmo Heartleaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. Guys, this is my second bottle. Adore this so much. The best cleansing oil I've tried so far. I have yet to find something better than this. It is so light on the skin. It doesn't feel icky or uncomfortable, especially if you're a first-time cleansing oil user. It gets to remove the toughest mascara. Of course, granted na talaga minamassage ko siya sa skin. Also removes my false lashes. Guys, this is truly the best cleansing oil I have tried this year. Walang halong biro. It's been the best option for me. I'm not really wasting as much wipes as I used to. And also, it's the most gentle form, and it removes really all of the makeup debris in such an ease. I will recommend this, guys. Hindi ako papahiya dito sa cleansing oil na to. And then for my hair, almost done na rin ako sa Medall Anti-Hair Loss Tonic. Ayan. It's like almost gone. Like wala na talagang laman to. I really like this so much. It's very refreshing sa hair. It's also gentle. I just put it on my scalp, and shinare ko na naman sa inyo. A couple of videos ago, I did share with you guys I've been having a bald spot. As in, konti na lang mapanot na ako, sis. Pero I'm super happy. Nag-improve na talaga yung hair ko. Now, it doesn't leave any weird residue. It's not oily feeling. So I can put it on my hair. I can go out with this. I have tried other anti-hair loss treatments before, and they would just look so mamantika sa scalp na medyo naiilang ako lumabas, or minsan yung iba mabaho. This one is very pleasant sa hair. It's very gentle as well, and I have loved this so much. I will definitely be repurchasing the both of these. Also, honorable mention to this vitamin C serum from Roto. Really like this, guys. If meron kayong mga uneven spots sa face, I really like this because it's also moisturizing. It's housed in this packaging to where hindi mabilis ma-spoil yung vitamin C formulation niya. So I have been using this for months. I think a year na ata, and it still works super well for my skin. So in Japan, this is one of their top best sellers, but for a good reason. And my skincare concerns like my acne marks and all, mga dark spots, and even skin tone. So me and vitamin C are super compatible, and I will recommend this for sure. Again, kung mapapansin nyo, konti lang talaga yung skincare products na ma-recommend ko for you guys this year because wala akong holy grails. I do like a lot of skincare products, but I can't say they're the best this 2024. Okay, I will have to revisit. Now, in correlation to my hair growth journey, guys, I just had to mention this. It's the Mato Mage Hair Styling Stick. This is super popular in Japan also, and I have the pink one. And guys, sobrang dami kong baby hairs. Nakikita nyo naman yan. I really like this so much for the convenience na talagang nafa-flatten niya yung mga baby hairs ko kapag may events ako. Medyo nakaka-bother kasi siya. What I hate the most is my hair looking greasy or oily. I just like it to look shiny. And this one doesn't make my hair look greasy, but it holds and tames my baby hairs so well. Now, before I get on to the makeup favorites, two things I want to quickly mention that I also have loved this year. For me, beauty-related to ha. So, makinig kayo guys kasi tatlo na ata yung tofu like or maybe apat. So, I've raved about this since last year and guys, it still works super well. This just transforms my skin. Now, you guys, I film a lot. Even in dark places, sometimes I am required to film. And low-key fake parang naka-catfish ko yung skin ko, mukha siya maganda, but no, it's like honestly the tofu light lang guys. So highly recommend it. And then my Jisoo Life guys, I have the pink one. I really like this. I think it's super worth the purchase for me because hindi ko lang to ginagamit pang beat the heat type of thing. Ginagamit ko rin to pang patuyo ng setting spray. Ginagamit ko rin to pang patuyo ng glue sa lashes ko, and it's amazing. And pag gagamitin nyo lang to sa beauty routine nyo, this one can last up to months nang walang recharge. So if you guys have been contemplating whether or not the Jisoo Life is actually worth the money, as a beauty girlie's perspective, yes, it is worth the money because I've used mine for a year, I think, and okay pa rin siya sa akin. Like, I haven't encountered an issue with this. It has really lasted me for a year na. I've been using this almost every day. Every time na nag-makeup ako, okay pa rin siya. So no issues. Love this so much and I highly recommend. Okay, now we're moving on to the beauty products. Makeup na tayo. And for this year, I think it really has been the year of blushes, eyeshadows, and most especially base products. Ang dami talagang innovations ng brands ngayon. Super extensive. So, ang dami ko mga favorites kasi this year ko super na perfect din yung base ko, guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating, but I'm super happy with just how flawless I feel like I've mastered a different level of makeup application today. Now, this was so hard to narrow down. So again, maglalatag ako ng options. What exactly are you looking for in makeup? And then I'll have my favorites for that category. Now, for foundations tayo, because I really don't use primer. Guys, I really enjoyed Happy Skin released a beautiful foundation this year. Ganda. Seamless Perfecting Liquid Foundation if you are looking for medium to buildable full coverage foundation. Natural finish, a solid, really good foundation. Actually, this one reminds me of like my NARS light reflecting in terms of the quality. I have the shades Ivory Beige, Porcelain Beige. I do tend to mix the both of these together. Hopefully, they get to expand their shade range, but I'm very happy with the longevity, the finish, and the flawless look that it gives my skin. Ang ganda talaga ng foundation na to. Now, if you guys have already like good-looking skin, if you want something light lang, is the Active Foundation. I like this better than their skin tint. Their skin tint was really good, but this one, I'd say if you guys want a solid light coverage foundation, pero nagtatagal pa rin, andun yung staying power, is the Active Foundation is where it's at. I mix NF1 and NF1.5 for this, and it's actually the foundation I'm wearing right now. Super nice if you guys again want like a skin-like foundation. Now, this has a matte finish, which I prefer personally. They also say it's self-setting. I definitely see that, but personally, I set my foundation anyway. It's also super lightweight. I love this, and the staying power is also commendable. Now, for skin tint, this is a no-brainer for me. I've tried so many others, but narrowing them down, this is my favorite skin tint release for the year. Mahirap na itong i-beat for me. First, Based by Colorette. My shade is in Bonbon. I sometimes also like using the shade Matty. They have a mini size already, so if you guys want to try it out first, I'm gonna link the mini size as well. This is the best skin tint release from a local brand ever. Okay, I said it. The shade selection is perfect for Filipino skin. They nailed it. Again, I've been telling this because I'm super picky with my shades. If something is like dark on me, automatic no na yan. The finish is also such a beautiful skin-like matte finish without looking flat as well. The coverage, perfect. Like light to medium coverage. Truest form of a skin tint. Lasting power is amazing, by the way, for a skin tint. And meron siya SPF 30, by the way, which is like, you know, but if you are looking for like a nice everyday base, girl, first base, Colorette. Hindi kayo mapapahiya dito. Sobrang nice. Before I forget, sunscreen recommendation. Ang dami ko rin na-try this year, pero ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-bet na bet ko underneath makeup this year. I got this from Olive Young when I visited Korea last year. It's from Tokobo Bio Watery Sun Cream SPF 50. Love this. It's such a lightweight formula. Absolutely no white cast, and I love how this just melts on the skin. It also dries really well, but leaves you with a moisturizing, hydrated base. So when I'm on the go, so when I need to get my makeup done in like maybe 15 minutes, this This is what I would use as both my moisturizer and sunscreen. I'd apply like my base of choice and it never pills, it never looks cakey. This has been my sunscreen standout for the year 2024. I just really wanted to mention that. Pero syempre di magpapatalo itong dalawang to na for me ha, ang virality nila is super worth it. So we have the best cushion. Usually guys, sa ibang cushions ko, natutuyo lang sila kasi hindi ko na sila nababalikan because they're nice but you know, they don't really reach that holy grail status, guys. Pero if you need something that's gonna last you for a really long time, be it like if you're working out or if you just need like a super foolproof event, tier is where it's at. Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion. I have the pink, I have the gray. This is my favorite. I don't think anything can top this. Honestly, for cushions, again, keep in mind, I do enjoy a fuller coverage. So this is full coverage. I don't know what they put in this, but it is super long lasting. Wala akong issues. It covers my pores. Now, this one has SPF 50 as well. I have completely finished and nasimot ko na isang ganito ko because I love it truly. And sinimot ko siya kasi medyo may kamahalan siya, but it is, for me, worth the money. Now, the key to this cushion looking flawless is by not applying too much at once. Oil control is also fantastic if you are looking for pang matagalan na cushion. Tier. Wala na ako ibang cushion na i-recommend kung ang tier cushion. On the other side of the spectrum, if you guys want just an everyday, para kang glass skin ang effect na foundation. This one. Ito, yung fresh lang ang atake, naturally juicy looking skin, like second skin effect, but has a really good lasting power. Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. It's almost watery. Like, guys, sobrang light ito sa skin. Hindi mo siya mamamalayan na meron ka ng foundation. But the way this just melts on the skin. Looks like you have applied skincare. Looks like you have slept and you have gotten enough sleep, like 10 hours of sleep. In yung effect niya. As in, sobrang perfected lang, but in such a natural way. Now, this doesn't have full coverage, of course. I would say light coverage. Finish is also like satin. Hindi siya super matte. Especially great for no makeup days. It enhances your skin. I get a good 4 to 5 hour wear from this before it starts kind of fading. But again, maganda pa rin siya. Like, I really just absolutely love the finish it gives my skin. I have therefore concluded there is nothing quite like this foundation yet. If local brands can make a dupe for this, chef's kiss na kasi ganda talaga ng finish itong foundation na to. Okay, now moving on to my favorite product, concealer. I have so many because ginalingan ng ating local brands this year na halos di ko na kailangan gumamit ng mga high-end concealers. First, I have to give it to Tevian. Ang ganda ng concealer sila, guys. This is the Ultimate Skin Master Concealers. I have the shades Ginza and Ghent. Now, my only issue with this is the shades are not light enough for me to use them as a brightener. So, I use these more as a spot concealer pero napakaganda ng formula. Very full coverage and maganda ang lasting power. Very creamy, magandang adhesion niya sa skin. And if you have the same skin tone as I am, I use these more for spot concealing. The same way I use my lovely Cosmetics concealer. This is the most full coverage concealer I have. Even more full coverage than Tevian. So kung ang hanap mo ay something to cover your acne marks, lovely Cosmetics concealer. And ito na talaga ang hanap mo. My shade is in 1FN. By the way, this concealer is truly so full coverage. It does oxidize a little bit though, I have to say. So if they could release brightening shades like a light pink shade na medyo cool tone, finish na talaga. Kasi yun lang hinihintay ko sa kanya. If you guys are looking for a concealer na hindi mo na kailangan mag-foundation so sobrang full coverage niya, girly pops, lovely Cosmetics concealer is where it's at. Okay rin yung lasting power niya. The second base concealer from Colette, ito medyo recent ko lang siyang purchase, pero maganda rin siya. And I'm in the shade Bon Bon. Ito rin, ang only gripe ko is I really can't use this shade for brightening. I use it more as a spot concealing. Pero the longevity on this one, super pack na pack din. It's also really nice coverage. I'd say medium buildable. So, if I were to rank the coverage of these concealers, I would say itong dalawa medyo same ng coverage, but this is just a tad bit more full coverage. This is the most full coverage. These ones, this one has a better lasting power for me. Personally, I like it so much. Any of these three, super nice. For the shade range though, get ready with me all about that base. Now this is a concealer I love for brightening. Get ready with me, Radiant Tint in pink. I really like this. Packaging lang niya, it kind of leaks a little bit. So what I would do, I would just get from the sides of this. I don't even get diretso here. Girly, ang ganda ng undertone niya. If there's like a brand that gets like all of the corrector shades right, it really has to be Get Ready With Me. If you're looking for something to brighten your under eyes and give it like that lift, ito na yun. This is Get Ready With Me, and again, in the shade pink for a brightening effect. Okay, the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer as my spot concealer. like an eraser for your face, but somehow, even though this has full coverage, it looks so nice and silky and smooth on the skin. I love, love, love this concealer so much. Even the darkest discoloration, it just really brightens so well. It just neutralizes anything. NARS has nailed this formula so much, I cannot quite find something that even compares or is similar formula to this pot concealer. Kulang yun sa ating local beauty scene, okay? I'm giving you some ideas right now. Alright, so for powders, my top 4 powders, ginalingan din ng local brands natin. So, I have one international brand though that I really want to give a shout out to. The Kosas Cloud Set. You know, I didn't really believe the hype. I was like, okay, baka naman sakto lang yan and mahal siya. Ayoko siya bilhin, high-end siya. Ang dami namang options locally. But this is actually worth it. Now, na-appreciate ko to nung ginamit ko siya latter part na ng 2024. But ever since, hindi ko na siya natigilan. I'm in the shade Airy. May coverage to kahit paano. So, whenever I need like a little bit of coverage, I would just use this. By the way, this buff also, I'm gonna link. This is a tool that I cannot live without right now. It presses everything so nicely on the skin. So yeah, what I would do with this one, I would just set areas that I feel like could need a little bit of brightening, a little bit of coverage, and it just really blurs and perfects everything without making the skin look powdery or dry. So this is truly such an amazing powder. This is such a good powder, well worth the money. Let's start off with Lovely Cosmetics. This one, if you guys want a little bit of coverage added to your base also. Very perfecting, very filter-like. It's not the most blurring, it's not the most matte, but it is gonna make your skin look so smooth. Cosmetics Finishing Powder in Fair to Light. I really highly recommend it. Such a good release from Lovely. Packaging phenomenal, ganda, magnetic. But the powder itself though, super nice. I highly recommend this from Lovely. My absolute favorite powder for the year 2024. Can you guess it? Because ito na talaga siya. As in, ito na yung pinaka-favorite. Yucks. Like, mukha na siyang like a true definition of, okay, bet na bet ko to. When I really like something, it looks kadire, disgusting, okay? So this is the Get Ready With Me Powder Rush. Sobrang ganda nitong powder nito. It not only blurs the skin, it also brightens. Now, if I want to catfish people into thinking, okay, I have like really smooth skin, I would take this pearl, blot it on my hands, and I would just take this and really focus this on this smile line area. It's just really gonna bring forth, you know, anything that you want to highlight. Pwede mo pa nga ito gamitin sa ilong mo because it's just that good. I look like I have porcelain skin, all thanks to this powder. This is one of the most blurring powders from a local brand I have tried, and the time that I was using this, I'm very happy I wasn't even using any other powder aside from this because I was so satisfied with how my makeup looked. So flawless. Now, I had to mention this one, runner-up, Chuchu Beauty na powder. The Yum Yum Skin Press Powder. My shade is an oat. Recent discovery. Girl, napakaganda. Walang fallout whatsoever. It's so good. Makes your skin look silky soft. Ayoko na kasi magdagdag ng powder pa, pero girl, alam niyo guys, I love powders right now. As long as you know how to properly use your powders, you're never gonna get cakey, powdery looking skin. As long as you know how to choose the right powders for you, your makeup is actually gonna look flawless and for a longer period of time because powders do such a great job in just making sure your skin looks blurred and your makeup is well set. Like if this was not my favorite, this would probably be my favorite. It feels like silk when you touch your fingers. It feels like silk when you apply it on your skin. Such an amazing powder. It is more of a finishing powder, so not as much coverage. If coverage ang hanap mo, Lovely Cosmetics ka. If you want something to just really refine your skin, make it look super silky, almost airbrushed, ito or itong powder ito from Chuchu. And best of all, this is the most affordable powder that I have to share. So if you're on a budget, try mo yung Chuchu. Promise you. Super silky niya. Actually, may isa pa siyang shade na gusto ko rin i-reco. This is in the shade Cinnamon now, and I use this as a bronzer because I love how silky it looks talaga on the skin that I'm able to use the shade in Cinnamon as my bronzer as well, and it works super fine. Love it. No fallout, no kickback, just pure amazing goodness. The best bronzer for me this 2024 is not even available locally. I'm so sad. But I love the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector in the shade Light Medium. You know how much I love this stuff? Ayan siya. Don't think there is much to be said about this product. This is really one of the best bronzers I have ever tried. Nagamit ko pa rin to guys, kahit na ganito na siya. If for example, my foundation looks too light, I fix it with this one and immediately it brings back the warmth that my skin has been lacking. It's truly the best bronzer I've tried. Okay, now we are moving on to eyeshadow. From the brand Juicy. Now guys, obvious naman, this is the year that I really fell in love with C Beauty. And makita naman sa makeup style ko talaga, naging doyo na talaga ang atake ng ate mo. But I feel like I feel like though this is really the best makeup style to suit me. Let me know if you guys want me to do like an in-depth tutorial. So this is also the year that I have discovered so many amazing C-beauty, K-beauty brands. One of them is called Juicy, and this is their eyeshadow from their new Smoke collection. This is also what I used to create this look today. It's pigmented, but still, they can be subdued. They can be like just enough. Locally though, I can still recommend my Issy palette. Ito yung ginawa kong curated palette from Issy. Girl, maganda siya. My favorite eyeshadows from a local brand so far. They blend really nicely. They have a nice color payoff. Amazing mattes. Like these mattes, I can double them up as like eyeliner colors, brow colors. And Issy's formulas, guys, super ganda. Most especially, dude, nag-release sila ng glitter suspensions. This one, girl, maganda to. Like, I had to include them in this video because, guys, ang ganda. Actually, I'm wearing this shade. This is only 149 pesos per pan and you're getting a lot. This is how it looks like, and for me, these are super worth the money. Napakaganda talaga ng eyeshadows ng Issy. I have another recommendation, guys. Same with the Juicy palette na New Smoke. Meron silang single eyeshadow also from their New Smoke collection din to. This is only 300 plus pesos. This is one of the best glitter eyeshadows, shimmer eyeshadows I've ever put on my eyelids. Parang feeling ko Patrick Ta level na siya. Ganun siya ka-intense. Watch it. This is the pigment. Okay, a little bit more for you guys to see it. Ayan siya. And handa na ba kayo? Ayan siya. Try this one kasi it's one of the best, if not the best eyeshadow I have ever discovered this 2024. Okay, so after eyeshadow, of course, mascara na tayo. Favorite still heroin make. Literally lasts the whole day. The curl is there. The lift is there. I have loved this since probably 2017. Our runner-up are the Clio mascara. So we have the Super Proof mascara in volume curling and long curling. And if I want something a little bit more everyday friendly, this is my runner-up kasi medyo mahirap na talaga to tanggalin. If you're going brunch or like everyday events lang, maganda rin tong from Clio and also has that same like curling effect. So either the two of these. And then best eyeliner award, both liquid and gel, goes to Issy. And they're always on sale. This one reminds me of like a Japanese brand eyeliner in terms of the quality, in terms of the pigment, in terms of the glide onto the eyes. Like this is a solid, good brush tip eyeliner that I don't even have any complaints. Waterproof and also smudge proof. This one lasts me the whole day and more. Their gel pencil extremes also are very, very nice. Kayo na lang pumili ng shades sa gusto nyo. Of course, the black one, they have browns. And they're very pigmented, as in I don't have anything wrong to say about these. They are solid, good gel liners. And now, I cannot live without eyeliners and I love them so much. For highlighter, I have two super nice recos. First one is the Cezanne Pearl Glow Highlighter. This is actually super popular in Japan for a good reason. The shade I have is in 01. This just looks so nice. Curly and melty. I like this better than my Rare highlighter and I highly recommend this. But my favorite highlighter for 2024 is by the brand Glint in 05. Ito yung isa sa mga pinaka-pinong highlighters na meron ako. It looks expensive and it looks wet as well. It doesn't look like a stripe of highlighter, but it looks so ethereal. This is what I have on my nose right now. I had to mention these ones that I use for my Aegyosal for the majority of 2024. These are from Sweet Mint pens, but I don't really use this side. Parang wala naman silang tinta for me. But these are actually worth it just for the shimmers and for the Aegyosal liner because this is also the year, guys, na super na in love ako mag-Aegyosal. So, shimmery pink one here. Ganda niyan. Sobrang ganda niyan to define the Aegyosal. So, we have the shimmer one. We have the matte one. Both of them are so nice. We're moving on to the lips now. I'll make these really quick. The Fui Pudding Pots. So, I have the shades My and Without. These are very blurring on the lips and nag-viral to for a reason, guys. Super nice, very blurring. You can use these on the lips and cheeks. A tiny bit goes a long way. I use just like my finger to apply this on the lips. And I like how blurred kasi these look. These are actually worth the money. And now, if you want that kind of blurred lip look but in a liquid lipstick form, ang ganda nitong Teviant ha. The Teviant Lip Filter, this shade in Dolce is what I'm actually wearing on my lips right now. It looks so pretty, diba? Absolutely love this shade so much. It's a neutral beige color. It's very lightweight on the lips. You can spread it out to sheer it out. You don't need a lot from this. You don't need to apply too many layers. And it lasts pretty long. Syempre, I have to mention the Nature Public Honey Melting Lip. This one, I discovered through TikTok and I immediately really liked it, guys. Maraming shades na available nito. But this is your standard clicky pen. Di ba nauso to ngayon? I have it literally in so many colors because the formula is great. It's buildable. For lip glosses naman, I like ito from Choo Choo. Ma-recommend ko siya. The Choo Choo lip syrups, especially the shade Peach Sorbet, Girly Pops. Okay, I'm gonna apply this. This is one of the best like lip gloss releases. Truly so nice. As in, wala na akong masabi pa. It's very comfortable. The shine stays like that for hours. Absolutely adore these lip glosses from Choo Choo. My most used setting powder for the year is Huda Beauty. Again, matte na matte ka talaga dyan. And also, if you guys want to highlight, this is super nice. Very smoothing, very blurring. Hardcore powder, as in, if you have the budget for this, go for it because it's super worth it. Oh, by the way, guys, if you are wondering kung anong suot ko, it's the newest from Easy Peasy. If they have released this already, I'm gonna link it for you because these are some of the best fitting, most flattering bodysuits I've ever put on my body. For my cream contour, for me, ang the best this year is the Vice Co na One and Done Stick. I have Dusk and Twilight. I do mix these two shades for my skin tone. Maganda yung Twilight kasi this is like a really lighter shade, but it's great for fair skin. Ayan yung color niya. It's got a brush on the other side that I honestly do not use ever, but the formula of this one is so creamy, but not too creamy to where it slips right off of your face. Like, it actually stays put like that, and it's super long lasting. The other shade that they have is in Dusk. Now, this one looks like this. It's much more darker than Twilight, so what I like to do is I love mixing these two shades on my skin. Great option from Vice Co. And for my powder contour this year, I've loved the Romand Better Than Contour in 02 Great Cool. This looks overused again, so you know my friends, I really have been loving this. Gusto ko siya kasi complete na siya, guys. You have your volumer shade, different undertones of contouring shades. Pero anyway, I love this palette kasi andito na lahat ng kailangan ko. And now for blush, I wanna quickly mention these two. This is the Burberry Light Glow Natural Blush in the shade Blossom Blush and Rose Blush. So, ito muna yung meron ako, guys. Every time I would wear this, I would get compliments. Ate Toni, what are you wearing? I can always recommend it because you can only get it in specific stores like in Burberry makeup kiosks. This one, when applied onto your cheeks, it looks so unreal. Like, it melts onto your cheeks. This is one of my favorite formulas now, all time. I have fallen in love with these two powder blush formulas this year kasi somehow, I wouldn't say they're dupes not by any means, but they got the standard of the formula that I'm looking for, which is a buildable blush. And I bought these recently, and guys, ang ganda nila. It's from BLK. It's their intense color powder blushes, but they're not really super intense in my opinion. That's exactly what I like about these, is that they're not too intense. They're actually buildable blushes. One of my favorite shades is Funfetti. Now, sige, magdagdag tayo sa cheeks natin itong shade na to, just to give a little bit color sa brown blush na gamit ko ngayon. This is the perfect shade for fair skin. It's very brightening, very nice. Another shade I like and I will recommend is Bon Bon. Slightly darker. I have to say these blushes are actually blurring on the skin. My favorite blush though for 2024 from a local brand, Happy Skin. My two favorite shades, I would say, is Soft Veil and Petal Glow. These are stunning. Napakaganda. Super ganda ng shades na to. But on the cheeks, they give you the most effortless looking blushes that pair well with so many different makeup looks, so many different lip combos. And these are the best I've tried for 2024. Not even gonna lie. So honorable mention kung naghahanap kayo ng brown blush. I used to use an eyeshadow from Choo Choo, but I finally found a brown blush. I have been loving C Beauty brands lately, and one of my favorite C Beauty brands is Judy Doll, and it's finally available sa Lazada. I'm so happy. Now, their blushes are super small, super tiny, but I really like these blushes, and they're very affordable. Mga 200 pesos lang to. This is the blush I'm wearing right now. The brown blush I'm wearing is number 35. Actually, I mixed these two shades. This is 60 and this is 35. Parang mix lang, pero mostly using the shade 35 to create that brown blush look. They're so tiny, perfect to travel with, but the colors are so nice kasi you get desaturated colors that actually look desaturated on the cheeks. That's what I like about these Judy Doll blushes, is that they're really desaturated in color and they look very flattering as well. For cream blush, my favorite has been Strokes Beauty talaga. Their Crush Blush, the improved Crush Blushes, perfection. I think, okay, gets ko na may amoy siya. Yun lang talaga, may amoy siya, may slight funky. I really love the shades of this one. Ladylike, I would recommend. Though it doesn't look true to pan, kasi this one is how Ladylike looks on the pan. This is how it looks. It's not the most true to the pan looking shade, but on the cheeks though, so stunning, so ganda, and so fresh. We have Virgin as well, one of my other favorite shades. More on that like beigey look. Eto siya. Okay, this is Virgin. So flattering nonetheless on the cheeks. I didn't even set it with a powder and it lasted the whole day. My runner-up are the Color It Color Bounces. Great formula. Great selection. We have the Latte Matte Blush, which is a natural mocha. I use this as a bronzer. I like it because it just melts on the skin too. I like the formulation of this one. Very well made. It's kind of like that mochi blush feels, ganon. I also like the shade Pom Pom, which is a juicy, warm peach Pom Pom. I like the shade so much. You only need the tiniest bit. And I use this one kung gusto ko lang ng konting parang fresh look when I'm going to the gym or going to like an activity. And guys, if you're gonna get one makeup tool, how can I ever forget about my makeup puff? This is the best one so far that I've tried. There's so many brands up. Still go back to this one because it's thick, but it's bendy. You can actually use this under the eyes and like to blend your concealer. It's really perfect. Any liquid product that I use for my base, I basically just use this to blend it out with, and I get the most flawless airbrushed finish every single time. Yeah, and again, best part is you don't have to wet this. Of course, this is washable and reusable. Just use it with soap and water. Mine has lasted me a whole year, I think, and it still performs so well. So these are the Pure Embrace Hydrating Lip Tints. These are from Kuko. This is a brand that does nail polishes, but they also have makeup na pala, guys. And ang ganda nung kanilang mga lip tints. So basically, these are dewy lip tints. I love the shade Rosy Whisper. These are more pigmented pa pala for like a dewier lip tint. Reminds me of the Roman Juicy Lasting Tints, but this is a local brand. This is also Bear Hug, one of my other favorite shades. Maganda yung shades sila, guys, and these are long lasting. Maganda yung tint na nalilive nila sa lips mo because they actually last pretty long. Super underrated lip products because this is some of the most high quality hydrating lip tints I have tried this year from a local brand pa. And the colors are also so nice, and the feel on the lips is so lightweight and so comfortable. And I just adore these. Such great quality lip tints. Of course, I have loved the Issy Gelée this year. I know these guys have mixed reviews, but for me, I've never had a problem. Now, these are not the most hydrating lip tints I have tried, I have to say. Yes, also they don't give that glossy look in my opinion. They are more of like a satin lip tint, but they still look pretty plumping. They still look pretty glossy and juicy though, but just not the most like, but I love the shades. They nailed it with the shades, especially the new releases in Bunny and Ribbon. This is Bunny. Let me show you. I'm very particular kasi with my lip tint shades. I like this type of a shade. By the way guys, ito yung tint na nalive nung Kuko. Medyo intense, as in grabehan siya. So ito yung pinaka long lasting na tint na nahanap ko. But anyway, going back to the Issy Gelée. So this is Bunny and then we have Ribbon right here. These are some of the most flattering. Again, when I don't know what shades to wear or to pair with my makeup looks, this is what I go for. We also have the shade Kink, which was my OG favorite from the Gelée. And then recently, they came out with these two. Go get it. It's really good and affordable. They have like sales all the time. And then of course, I loved also the Vice Soft Veil Tints are also really good. These ones on the other hand are more matte. These are some of the prettiest shades I've ever encountered in terms of like a matte lip tint. The stain of these are more demure. This one is Pinkerbell, also one of my favorite. Completes a makeup look, brightens my makeup looks. These are the types of colors that you really cannot go wrong. Solace, like more of a peachy shade. So gorgeous. Yeah, these are my top shades from the Vice Co. Soft Veil Tints. Yeah, I would recommend this. And yes, again, the tint of this is very demure compared to the Kuko ones. Itong Kuko, intense yung tint niya talaga, guys. For lip liners, I have a few. So, I really recommend the Vice Co. Kisses It. Super, pinaka-affordable sa lahat. They have sales pa. I love the shades Last Kiss, Kisses It, First Kiss. Yun yung mga favorites ko. They're really long-lasting. Not the most long-lasting, but they're pretty good na. Also smudge-proof, but you have time kasi to diffuse the color, which I like. I prefer that look sa lips ko para at least, again, diffuse siya. Very soft looking lang. This one is my top one for the year 2024. Runner-up ko, Sunny's Face. Maganda din kasi lip liner sila. I have been loving the shades Nudie, Rodeo, and also Suede. These lip liners are so good. I like that it comes with a brush actually because you can use the brush to kind of diffuse the lip liners as well. Now these are not smudge proof, But I love diffusing these on the lips. They just give the softest definition and contour, which is exactly what I am looking for. Sometimes I've tried other more smudge-proof lip liners, and sometimes I can say, and I can honestly say, those are not the most beginner-friendly. And medyo nahirapan ako i-blend out yung lip liner ko. Sometimes they look unnatural. I don't like that. I like my makeup to look diffused. These lip liners are the perfect on-the-go girly lip liners. No-brainer. Perfect for beginners. Also, detail lip trace in Baby. This is such an underrated color, but for a while, I loved this shade. It's such a nice neutralizer. It contours, but in such a natural way. If you have fair skin, you might want to look into this shade because, again, this is like the perfect subtle contour for my lips. I have used this so much this year as well. Bet na bet ko siya. Compared to like their other shades, Baby is my favorite. For sprays, okay, I have 2 setting sprays, guys. If you want something dewy, Dalba, first spray serum. Ito talaga glass skin in a bottle. Ako, I mostly use this kapag medyo dry ang skin ko. I use it as a skin prep. I also love to melt my highlighter with this one. And it smells so good. Ay, ang ganda niya. And then, of course, guys, for setting spray, Issey True Flex All Day Setting Spray ang aking favorite for the year. Medyo bago lang nila to, pero girl, gamit na gamit ko siya. Everything about this I like. It actually prolongs the makeup. Fine ang mist niya. Hindi siya buo-buong tumatalsik sa mukha ko. Ayoko nun. Ayoko lang hindi nakaka-pretty na mist. This one is like really perfect. It's my ideal setting spray. Super happy na nag-release ang Issey nito kasi ganda niya. Parang nahanap ko na finally yung ideal na mist ko from the local scene and hindi ko na feel bumili ng Charlotte Tilbury. I am very, very happy, very pleased with the Issey True Flex All Day Setting Spray. Maganda. I can recommend this. Alright guys, that is it. My favorite, most used, highly recommended beauty products for the year 2024. I know madami pa talaga. There have been so many releases this year, but these are what made it to the cut. If you guys are looking for anything, everything's gonna be listed in the description box. If you guys have any requests as well, comment them below. Like if you want me to do like a high-end version, I can definitely do one for that. But again, lahat nasa description box na. But again, happy 12/12 shopping. Talagang inabot ko to for 12/12. So, para makaabot pa kayo, last minute Christmas shopping also. And one of the biggest sales of the year for Lazada as well. So, happy shopping! Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming them. Parang nawala yung sakit ko dito. Charot. But yeah, love you guys so much. This is gonna be my last video for the year 2024, so I wanted to make it really special and dear to my heart, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Here's some more videos for the year 2025. That is what I am promising to you guys, that I will be uploading more videos. But yes, enjoy the rest of the year. I love you guys so much. Please do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, which I'm super active on TikTok right now. Also, join my broadcast channel as well sa IG kasi ang dami kong pag-giveaways doon. Dami kong pa-updates doon. And yes, I love you guys so much and I will be seeing you on the next video. Love you! Mwah!